Okay. I'm in. What is this about? Oh, okay, so that kind of like... The T says her real feelings. Oh, crud. Hello fellow anime geeks and welcome to another impressions video where I try every anime that I can in this 2021 winter anime season. As usual, I'm organizing my thoughts by answering these 4 questions, and today I'm talking about the Crunchyroll original KAI BYOUI RAMUNE, or Dr. Ramune, Mysterious Disease Specialist. The mal tags are comedy, psychological, supernatural, and shonen, and all of those apply to what I'm going to say is a supernatural cozy detective mystery. Because, like any good cozy detective mystery, this explores different human issues through episodic cases that all end well and redeem humanity in some sort of way. The quick episodic nature and the light supernatural tone kind of remind me of the shoujo anime Ghost Hunt. Both seem intended for a younger audience in the way that they're handling the issues, in the simple personalities of their characters, and in the fact that they try to keep the mood light with humor. Which is good too, because Kemono Jihen just got pretty traumatic for me. But what this really reminds me of, in that it's pretty much the same premise, is xxxHolic. Both of these feature a master and apprentice who specialize in the supernatural and who help those whose bad habits have caused them to develop these supernatural maladies. Somehow all of these patients end up being able to find our duo. They can't or won't address the source of their problem, therefore our sketchy practitioner offers them an item to help solve their problem, but it never ends up working quite the way that we think it's going to work, and our client ends up having to face their issue, and we learn some sort of valuable life lesson. In this way, KAI BYOUI is actually different from Holic. It's a lot lighter. In the 6 cases so far, the clients have been able to learn their lesson, they've made purposeful changes to help improve their condition, and in Holic, sometimes the audience learns the lesson, but by watching the client not change their behavior to disastrous consequences. Otherwise, Ramune continues in a very similar plotline. We meet established figures and mentors in the supernatural world, the assistant becomes more and more involved in the cases and starts demonstrating his own potential, and we slowly allude to the main characters' backstories. So obviously, I didn't find this story very original. I mean, there's just a lot of supernatural mystery out there this same season even, but I did really appreciate the shonen manga type of humor. I like all of the funny, cute manifestations of these maladies, and the fact that for some reason they're all food related. Mayo! Is that soy sauce? I mean, there's pepper fingernails, gyoza ears, popcorn ideas, and all of these are actually related to the issue at hand by either naming, pun, or function, so they do end up making sense for that malady. I also really liked the layered humor and the fact that in the background our characters are always cooking dishes with ingredients that are related to that case. Gentlemen, you might want to skip episode 2. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry any men who watch this show. So, do I think that this anime is worthwhile? I actually think that you might like this if you like cozy detective mysteries usually. Like I said, it's not very original, but I don't tend to need much of a gimmick within this genre to really like this kind of story. The human element just has to be really well written, and I think that it is in this anime. Each case is allotted the perfect amount of time, each journey feels satisfying, and yes, their characters are simplistic, but they're actually very likable. Our good doctor, he's crass and self-indulgent, but he earnestly tries to save everyone that he can, and the apprentice is stoic and straight-laced, but deep down he really cares. I am a bit annoyed that it's been like 3/4 of the show and I still don't know how or why these 2 characters got here. But I am imagining that their heartwarming backstory is going to be the nice ribbon that ties all of these episodic stories together. Regardless, I still think that this is a heartwarming, bingeable, cozy little detective mystery if you're into that sort of thing. And on that note, I'll catch you in the next video. Ugh, what's that? Ooh, ooh. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. Yep, yes. Oh no.